Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Atlanta Falcons. Will Reichert has it all teed up, and we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
On 2nd down, Robinson, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Penix working from the gun. Gets this one to London. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Penix here from the gun. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
3rd down, it's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Drake London with the touchdown. Folk with a point after. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. Now he's past the 25. Justin Jefferson. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They're going play fake with Penix. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And downfield, and he finds London. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
Now Penix off the play action. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he
they read that screen perfectly. Interception. Ivan Pace has got it. Into the red zone. And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Completed over the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st down, here's Penix. Vacates quickly left side. And he's going to fire this one deep down the near sideline. Has it down close. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Now Penix on 3rd and goal. Escapes out to... And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons making a 1-point game. Michael Penix Jr., the touchdown. One after by Folk is up and good. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. This has the makings of a shootout, a lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Pass play on 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. He's looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So 2nd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Out of the gain 15 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And he gets him around 6 there. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Ready up.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's enough for a 1st down. Nice find by the rookie QB from UCLA.
A gain of 15.
Here we go, set.
Minnesota.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Check.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and
Here we
goal.
go. Here we ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Vikings take a 2nd quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
By a man, he's in the clear. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
He scampers ahead for about 4. It's second down now.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Here we go.
Penix now to throw. That one's complete to London. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd and 1. It's Penix. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Let's go.
Trying for it with Penix. And it's incomplete. They're dialing up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Here we go. Check, huh?
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
Their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. Escapes the pocket. Now we'll try a deep shot down the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Here we go. Here we go. Bravo 80. 19 Lion. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Penix. He's trying to go deep again. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Third down give to Robinson. And he gets him 5, but still a ways short of that line of gain. So here comes fourth down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. Fourth down, and on comes the former All-Pro Jake Bailey to punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. That's taken at the 15. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And that return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
Set, ready. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's the final play of our first half.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Throwing here just before halftime. A massive shot towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Returning it from the 4. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Set. Green, 10 black. Hut.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Come on, set.
He's going to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Ready, set. Set, hut. 45, white. Set.
He'll look to throw. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
An individual player taking over a drive isn't limited to just skilled players on the offense. If a defender gets in a groove like this, he can wreck a drive single-handedly with his pass rush. That is back-to-back sacks for him now. And it sure seems like whatever move he's throwing out there, it's working. Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort. Oh, wow, the puncher's keeping this one. It's a fake. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They come through massive gain there on fourth down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, that first down.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook's wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Down. Hut.
Throwing it again here. That one's complete over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Hut.
Throwing off the play fake. Headed out right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Blue 32. Set, hut.
Air it out on 3rd. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs. Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the 2nd half and add to it. Sure, you left touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And dose of the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Penix now on 1st down. Buying some time left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down. We've set it downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Throw left side, caught by Schultz. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch, just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3.
Here we go, set.
Robinson reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Folk with a point after. And the Falcons cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
A.J. Terrell on the coverage.
Let's go now. 10.
He's going to throw this one. Hits his running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3 yards there and enough to move the chains. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Switch ready. Here we go. Switch ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Set. Ready. Ready.
They're going to try and throw it here. We've got a screen to the running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
From the gun on third down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap.
Ready.
All set now, first and 10.
And the Vikings first down.
Let's go.
Throwing out to the left, caught. And they take him down right along the 30.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Ready.
Offensive line, this is second and 4.
Down. Check.
Still sticking with the passing game. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Leading 4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Pass play coming here. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. A pickup of 17. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
They're going play action. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space, put your head down and go get the first.
Here's the give on third and short. And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings making a 9-point advantage. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Falcons 21.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. And this one does not go far.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
From the shotgun, Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him 25 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
First down.
Here we go. 19.
Penix now to throw.
Crazy man!
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And the Vikings have it and will take over at the 17-yard line.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They connect on the deep shot. Hits the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a...
He's out of here. Yes, sir, ski. Yeah, yeah. What, thought I run the clock out? Fuck you, not even good. That's how I breath on the track. Nigga too worried about Malik Neighbors like I ain't got. I mean, not Malik Neighbors. Nigga too worried about Nick Hall, but like I ain't got the shit in this bitch.
Got some more millies that keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of Falcons cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies, Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her size. Big and mad bet, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like Pelican guys. You ain't slick.